Okay, all right. So once again, you're welcome. Today we are going to be discussing on fair value gaps. Fair value gaps. And fair value gaps is where I draw my setup most times. All those things you've been seeing me do on Facebook is fair value gap has been my benchmark kind of. Sorry. Give me a minute. All right. Sorry about that. Okay. Hope you can hear me, right?
Yes, I can hear you.
Okay. Looks like only two of you are here. Okay. So, fair value gap is one of the things I use in my trading. Because in trading, how many of you are totally new? Between two of you, Udwak Ekberedem. Udwak Ekberedem. Are you here? Are you there?
Yes, I'm with you.
Okay. Got time. How many of you are totally new? Or are you a struggling trader, or you are totally new to the entire system? I want to know so that.
Struggling trader, sir.
Okay, better.
I'm still struggling. I'm not new.
Good. Thank God. So, fair value gap is basically what I use. In my trading skills, and this is how what I do. Most times I go to the 15 minutes. You understand? Fair value gap is this space between, because we are looking at price as a penta, where a price is always moving as what penta do to the wall. You understand? What penta does is, for example, this is a wall. Let's take this as a wall that is to be painted. Do you understand? So every painter, what they do, they will use their, what's that thing called? That thing they use. I'm going to make a become now. I'm going to see can I get paints. What is it called?
Roller.
Roller bar?
Yes.
Okay. First of all, if they roll the wall here like this. Oh, sorry about that. If they roll the wall like this, about some parts of the place will not be painted well. Do you understand? Hope you are with me.
Exactly.
Good. So some part along this roll will not be painted well. That's why the painter will roll back again to cover those gaps. Do you understand? The same way, when price is moving, price does not move efficiently, probably because of news, probably because of manual adventure or something. Before you know, but that gap is what we call fair value gap. Hope you are getting me.
Yes, sir.
Are you getting the analogy? Yeah. So when price moves, for example, we are in an uptrend, like this price now. Once it moves like this, before you know, this gap, price this particular candlestick supposed to come back and fill all this space before moving up. This particular gap is very significant for me. Do you understand? As a scalper, do you understand what I'm saying? So this particular space is what we call fair value gap. Hope you understand.
Yes, sir.
Are you with me? Yeah. So once I see fair value gap, that's one of the base for my strategy. One of the strategy I use. Fair value gap is very important to me because I've seen it work with this my years of trading. Do you understand? So the gap between these candles high, sorry, let me use arrows. The gap between these candles high, this particular candle high and this candle low, is what is called fair value gap, which is this is a fair value gap. Do you understand? So this particular gap is very, very important to me. Very, very important. This particular gap is very important to me. This is NASDAQ. That was BTC. This is BTC. Sorry. Yeah. So this gap is very, very important to me as a trader. And this gap is what we call, and just like that analogy I was using, the penta. Do you understand? When once the penta move, whatsoever that thing is called, I don't know. When once it moves, there's always a gap. That's why you roll back, whether it's called rollers, something like that. When once it roll up, this is an example of an uptrend, there is gap between those places. So by and by, the penta need to roll back. Do you understand? Before rolling up again. The same way market moves up and comes back. It's coming back to this place to fill this place. That's why if you watch at the entry of BTC I trade today, you see immediately I enter the trade move. There's a reel I post on my Facebook, reel of today's trade. I think that's the only trade I took today. Today is a very busy schedule. In fact, I have a meeting, a Zoom meeting by 8 o'clock. So I have to rush this. So once this price moves back, before you know, it feels this. Do you understand? Let me show you something. You see this gap between these candles high. This is black. This black candle. My black candles are bearish candles, by the way. Then my green candles are bullish candles. You see this black candle, which is the bearish candle. The space between this black candle and this third candle. After the black candle, the next candle is green, engulfing candle. Then this other candle. The space between it is called fair value gap. And once I see something like that, I will draw it and bring it out. You understand? This point is very important to me. This point is very important to me. That's why if you watch at my reels, sometimes I will draw attention to my private student. I said, look at this place. He's reacting to that. Watch what next. There's another thing we look for before entry, which I'm coming to that. I'm just trying to show you this fair value gap as one of the PD arrays that I use. This is a very nice PD array that I use for my entry, for my anticipated entry. First of all, I look for it when price reach there is something I want price to do inside the fair value gap before I now engage or buy or sell. Do you understand what I'm saying? So fair value gap is the gap. It's the gap between 3 candles because of either movement, because of either what causes this fair value gap is either manual intervention, probably news. Do you understand? Or an excitement in the market. Just like as a painter, I want to rush and paint. You understand? When once you rush and paint, boom, it paints to the upside. There are gaps, and you need to bring back that roller and fill those gaps before going up again. You understand? So that gap is where we are waiting for price to come back for my entry. Do you understand what I'm saying? So once price moves to the upside, the next thing I'm looking for is my fair value gap. If I know that I'm in a bullish market condition, I wait for fair value gap. Fair value gap is one of the PD arrays I look for in this market in my 15 minutes time frame. Hardly before I go to the 1 hour time frame. Most times I always dwell in the 15 minutes time frame. Dwelling, first of all, I check. I taught you guys on concepts of price delivery. Once I'm in the marketplace, like if you look at this NASDAQ, I wanted to show you. Have you seen NASDAQ? Hope you are seeing my screen. This is my US 100. Are you with me? Hello, guys.
Yes.
Yes.
We are
with you, sir.
Exactly. From this gap now, from this now, what type of price delivery is this? From what I taught you guys. What type of phase is this? Is it an expansion phase? Is it a reversal?
I think it's consolidating phase at that point.
Exactly. Once I open my laptop during my trading time and I see market does this, automatically I've closed my laptop. That's why I told you guys that I trade basically 3 things. If I come to NASDAQ and NASDAQ does this, I go to gold, it does the same thing. I go to BTC, it does the same thing. I'm done. And for that session, I just close my laptop. Either I come back the next, or probably if that was London session, I'll come back New York session. Do you understand? So now there's nothing in this market that will even, because one, the consolidation already is off for me. This market already irritates me. I can't risk I can't even try to look at anything because of the type of phase I've discovered the market that is into now. This is a consolidation phase in which I can't engage anything. So I just, once I see this kind of phase in the market, I go to another thing I trade, which is BTC. Do you understand? So what am I trying to say? First of all, once I come to the marketplace, the first thing I look for is concept of price delivery. Which phase am I? Am I in consolidation phase? Am I seeing potential expansion phase? Once I see potential expansion phase, the next thing I look for is my fair value gap. So fair value gap is a gap in price delivery, just like this roller, the pen that I use to explain to you. The gap that, for example, if you are in a bullish movement, if we are in a bullish movement like this price delivery gap, this is an example of a bullish movement. This is an example of a bullish movement. This now. Are you seeing this? So this is a bullish movement, which we call an expansion phase. In this expansion phase, if it was during my trading time, I look for fair value gaps. Do you understand? I look for fair value gap in this expansion phase for market to retrace back, and the only thing I will be looking for here is buys. Do you understand? So once I see that the price is moving, is pushing to the upside, the next thing I look for is what? Fair value gaps. Do you understand? So I hope you guys already, I don't need to explain much. Udwak, Epeyo, and God Time. I know you know more about fair value gap. I thought, okay, people have come in. How about Kamoyo? Kamoyo. Sorry about that. Are you guys still there? Hello?
Yes, I'm with you, sir. Welcome.
Please, sorry, my
Now
network.
we are.
Yeah, call entered my network switched. So where did you hear me on? Sorry about that. Kamoyo.
And you said that we are in that whenever is expansion phase, you look for fair value gap.
Okay. Kamoyo, are you totally new? Kamoyo Matun TC. Oh, sorry. Sorry if I pronounce your name bad. Kamoyo Matun Tunsi. Are you with me? Oma?
Yes, sir. I'm here. I'm here, sir.
Okay. How about Kamoyo? Kamoyo. Whether I get the name correct. Okay, please. I just want to find out. Yeah, you can see my screen, right?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
All right. So
Clear, sir.
good. So like this now, once price reach this fair value gap, please mute your mic, okay? So like this now, you notice price is here, but I don't trade BTC during this time. This is the only thing I look for during this time is what is this called? US 100, which is she's just doing rubbish right now. Do you understand? She's doing rubbish. The only thing I could have seen that interests me is this fair value gap. If you notice, there's a gap between. How many of you have seen it? You've seen there's a gap between this black candle, which is my bearish candle. There's another engulfing candle right here, and there's another candle right here. Hope you have seen that. Guys,
Yes, sir. We have
Yes,
seen
sir.
it.
so
We have
this
seen
gap,
it.
this gap now is called fair value gap. Do you understand? And if you watch closely, there's a reaction candle. This candle, which people call pin bar, has reacted to the low of that fair value gap and pushed to the upside, this particular candle now. You see that reaction? That reaction means a lot to me in 1 minute time frame. Let me show you something. You are with me, right? That reaction is this place you are seeing here. Are you seeing that? Once this high is broken, that's automatically my 1:1. That's how I trade. I'm just showing you how fair value gap is very important to me. This is, most time you'll see me write something like break of structure in my reels. That's a break of structure. There's another fair value gap inside here. So what I would have done if I was here trading this is exactly what I would have done. Find position entry here, target my 1:1. Where will my stop loss be? Right here. Where will it be? 1:1. Or look exactly looking for 1:1. Have you seen that? That's how my trading would have been. This particular trade now. Are you seeing? And this example of high resistance liquidity run. Do you understand?
Yes, sir.
No, we are not going there. I'm just showing you what would have interested me. We are talking about fair value
Yes.
today. We are not just going to deep details. I'm flashing something to you guys. So basically, fair value gap is, if I want to bring it by definition, fair value gap is, by definition, is a gap in which price did not touch, just like that analogy I brought to you guys. The analogy I talked about, I was telling you guys about a painter that used a paint roller to roll on the wall. Do you understand? So once you carry the roller to roll, you are rolling on the wall. First, you push it. There's no way you'll be seeing gaps. Do you understand? Once you see those gaps is what we call in this our side, in this our terminology, fair value gap. So those gap is very important. So very, very, very important to me. So fair value gap simply is a range in price delivery. You can write this down if you like. Fair value gap is a range in price delivery where one side of the market liquidity. How many of you know what is liquidity?
I know,
Hello?
I know, sir. I know what's liquidity.
Okay.
I know.
I know, sir.
Okay. Omar, what is liquidity, Omar?
Liquidity are orders that are in the market that are yet to be filled. So price may go down there to take out those orders before moving in a certain direction, either up or down.
Good. So that's why we have buy side liquidity and sell side what? Liquidity. Do you understand? So we say fair value gap simply is a gap in the marketplace. It's a range. A range simply means, for example, we have consolidation range, but do you understand? A range is a space. Like this place now is a range. So we said fair value gap is a range in price delivery, where one side of the market liquidity is what is offered and typical confirmed with what liquidity void. For example, now this is a price range. Do you understand? Which we call, this is an uptrend from what we taught you yesterday. Do you understand? in price delivery, we talked about concept of price what delivery yesterday. So this has an expansion phase to the upside. Are you hearing us? So a range in
Yes, sir.
price delivery that's from year to year is what? Fair value gap. Do you understand? From year to year is fair value gap. And this thing is very, very important. Going forward, you will see how this thing, just looking at 5 minutes fair value gap, just looking at 15 minutes fair value gap will give you great ample of opportunity to trade with. Do you understand? Then if you look, also watch from year to year, it's also what? A fair value gap. Very, very important. If you watch this price candle at 10:45 candle, if you look at this down place now, you'll see where the prices are noted. This particular candle, this black candle now, that came back to the high of this fair value gap, happened at 10:45 a.m. New York time, Friday. Do you understand? That is today. If you watch this place, hope you are seeing where my cursor is, my mouse is.
Yes, sir.
This place now, it is UTC -5. That's New York time. If I click on it, you will see what I mean. This is where I always set my time. Do you understand? Because I trade NASDAQ and I want to be aligned with NASDAQ time. My trading time basically is the time I look for setup for this NASDAQ is just 30 minutes range from 9:30 New York time to 10 o'clock. That's where I want to see some setup. Do you understand? So between this range now, there's a setup here, which these are in advance. I'm not talking about what I used to enter this type of trade. I might not share that with you guys, but what I want you to focus on that will work. Simple strategy is fair value gap. I will show you how you can form a setup. It's one thing to know PD arrays. Fair value gap is one of the PD arrays that is taught. Do you understand? But it's not like the holy grail. Hope you understand me. It's not that once you see fair value gap, you buy. Do you understand? Hope you are with me. Guys, energy now. If I ask question, just reply.
Yes.
Yes, we are with you. Sometimes we put it on the mood. In the mood.
Okay.
We mute it.
Also, fair value gap is one of the kind of PD array that is very important, in which I've been using. Why I'm bringing this fair value gap is because there's a particular strategy I want you people to learn from it. There are other things I use, order block, inversion fair value gap, which I might include that one with you guys. But fair value gap is the most, is the superior to all of them all. Do you understand? So fair value gap is very important. Just like you people that trade support and resistance, fair value gap is what I use as my own support and what resistance. Do you understand? Because price has support. Most of you see this. Let me show you what this is. Most of you see this as support area, right? This is support. Price came this and support. The price was supported to the upside. Well, it works. Most time it does not work because you might not know the exactly place. You've been seeing where I place my stop loss now from my reels. Do you understand? You might not know exactly where you place your stop loss. Before you know, if you watch this now, this is the low, right? You might have been stopped out. If you buy and keep your stop loss below you might have been stopped out, which is what we call stop ons. There's another setup in which, if time permits, I might teach you guys to stop on. That's liquidity sweep before this. But we want you guys to focus on fair value gap. Fair value gap is very important. Is this price range in price delivery? And one of the things, first of all, we taught you yesterday, concept of price delivery. We have expansion phase, we have consolidation phase, we have reversal, we have retracement. Anytime I open my charts in my trading time, once I open chart, the first thing I want to know, I want to understand which phase is the market in phase. Which phase is the market? Or sometimes the market might be in consolidation phase, about entering an expansion. This is things you need to know, in which we'll teach you that as well. or most time the market have already expanded. It's about entering consolidation phase, and you just came in. You say, okay, still moving. You will be you will be hit. So, I'm running out of time. So let's just round this up. Fair value. Do you have any question from this? Fair value gap is, so you guys are going to draw out fair value gap from 15 minutes time frame. Draw out your fair value gap from 15 minutes time frame. I know most of you understand these things already. It's just the next thing is to start to show you setup, so that I will be giving you, if time permits, I will be dropping signal as well, what I'm looking for. You understand? If you have opportunity, you follow me and trade the same thing. Hope you understand. Are you with me?
Yeah. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay. So, you have any questions?
Yes.
I can go and pick what I have by it.
Sir.
Okay.
I have question.
Okay.
Yes, sir. On the 1 minute time frame, let me assume that I found a fair value gap on the 1 minute time frame, and I saw like a bullish rejection from it. Is it safe for me to say, okay, I should take a buy trade on that 1 minute time frame fair value gap if I see a bullish reaction on that 1 minute fair value gap?
You know about top-down analysis, right?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Who's asking the question, Omar?
Yes, sir. It's me, sir. It's Omar, sir.
Okay, good. Omar, you know about top-down analysis?
Yes, sir.
What we use for support is the higher time frame. Like me specifically, what I look for is 5 minutes, 15 minutes fair value gap. This is my highest time frame I go to, because I'm a scalper. Do you understand? Yes. So
sir.
first of all, if you are not comfortable with using this one, you can go to the 1 hour time frame. You are with me, right? You look for fair value gap.
Yes, sir. Yes,
you look for fair value gap in the 1 hour time frame. Then you go down to 5 minutes or probably 15 minutes time frame and look for your setup. You can't enter. That's why I said fair value gap is not a guarantee to enter trade. Do you understand?
All right, sir.
Like this
Yes,
fair value gap now, if you want to do like that, you will not know where to put your stop loss. You understand?
Okay.
You can see
Yes,
this trade now. This is a fair value gap. It came back, it touched with this candle and move up again. But what if you were in this type of market condition? This is also a fair value gap as well. This close candle. You understand? What if you were in this type of market condition and you were looking for sell because it came back to the fair value gap? You see, where will you put your stop loss? You understand? So inside this fair value gap, probably tomorrow, I don't know my schedule tomorrow. Okay, tomorrow is Saturday. We don't have class. It's just Monday to Friday. Are you hearing me? So probably Monday, I'll now explain what you are going to be looking for inside the fair value gap to assassinate, like to verify your entry. You understand?
Okay.
Because you don't just use fair value gap as a base. Once price go back to the fair value gap, you sell. No. So first of all, fair value gap, what I want you guys to do, identify fair value gap from 15 minutes time frame. What pay do you trade? Omar?
Most of the times I trade in currency pairs: USD, JPY, GBP, USD, gold, BTC, and I just started in trading synthetic indices now.
Oh boy, you will not do well, though. If you are trading more than three pairs, you can't understand the market. Because one thing about this market is experience as well. There's something I see Nasdaq does, and although it's inside the fair value gap, because I've been seeing it for years, I know that it's not going to buy. Do you understand? Had it been I was doing Nasdaq, doing all the currency pair, I won't know that. So just choose 3 or 4, 3 most, 2 to 3 pay to trade.
Okay, sir.
Focus on that. Do you understand?
All right, sir. Thank you, sir.
No problem. Any other question?
Hello, sir. Please, I want to ask that suppose in a line like this where we have like 2 or 3 fair value gap, how do we know which one is going to hold?
Okay, I'm going to start with that on Monday. Fair value gap that holds. Hmm? Remind me on Monday so that we use that as a starting point. Who again?
Okay, sir.
Have
Thank you.
question? Who is there? Onoriode. Sorry if I'm pronouncing your name bad. Onoriode Ogenega. Alpha, are you with us? Onoriode. If that's your name, I'm calling out. Do you understand what we are saying so far? It's like it's not with us.
Like his network is bad.
Okay. What of Sadiq? Sadiq,
Yes, sir.
hope you are clear.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
So what I want you guys to be dropping now in group is identifying fair value gaps. Because I want
All right,
to,
sir.
identify. You know, when once this fair value gap is moving to the up one, this ones now that is in an expansion phase to the upside is called bullish fair value gap. While this one that is black now is bearish fair value gap. So I just want to see that in the group, identifying fair value gap. So next week Monday, I'm going to start with showing you fair value gap that holds. You understand? And what you
Sir.
look for inside the fair value gap for potential entries. That's
Sir, please, I have one last question, sir, please.
Okay, on my ask.
In the context of the market, let me say I found like a bullish trending market. Should I only be looking for like bullish fair value gap? I should not concern myself with any bearish fair value gap.
In a bullish setup like this now, this is a bullish
Yes, sir.
market now, right?
Yes, sir.
This
Yes,
is a
sir.
bullish setup. All your perception now, you are looking for buys in this type of condition. Because if that and that, there's a saying that say that we say follow the trend. Trend is your friend. Hope you are hearing me.
Yes, sir. I'm hearing, sir.
Good. So trend is your friend. Follow the trend once you are in a bullish setup. So week 2, we are going
Yes, sir.
to be talking more on which fair value gap that works and what you look for entry. That's week 2.
Yes, sir.
So
Right,
hope this
thank
was
you, sir.
insightful. Hope this was insightful, guys. This is where we call it a day, please. Do you have any further
Exactly,
questions?
sir.
Really insightful.
Yes, sir.
Any further questions?
I
So I
don't
have a
think.
question, sir.
Okay, ask.
Okay.
I have a question, sir.
Okay, ask.
My question is that normally in the chart, not all fair value gaps tend to like repel price. Some usually don't respect price. So
Exactly.
how are we going to trade those type of fair value gaps?
That's week 2 lessons. Yeah, we are going to show you that. Yeah, there are things you look for inside the fair value gap that proves that this one is going to work. Do you understand? All these fair
Okay,
value
sir.
gap, there are things, yeah.
Yes, sir.
So is you guys with 2 course. I'm going to show you that. That's why when Oduak was asking, I told him next week we are starting with that. So there are things you look for inside the fair value gap that
All right,
proves that okay, this is going to work.
The
So
valid
do have
fair
a
value gap.
nice
Okay.
weekend. Please drop your assignments in our group. I want to see all of you identifying fair value gaps. You understand? Drop it in the group so that others.
Okay, in the group, sir.
Yes, in the group, not my DM, please. My DM is true.
All right, sir.
When are we dropping it, sir?
Once you are done, tomorrow, if you are not okay with today, you can drop it tomorrow. It's your weekend stuff.
All right, sir.
All right.
All right, guys. So do have a good weekend. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
All right, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Okay.
Have a nice day. Have a nice night.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you very
Yeah,
much, sir.
Have a good night.
No problem, bro.